Okay, so today I'm going to... Okay, anyway, as I said, I'm going to do some... Okay, let me check really quickly this. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make a video about spam. My great hacking skills apart, did you also notice the insane amount of spam we have to deal with nowadays? Not only did their number increased, but the vast variety of spam is also pretty disturbing. It's like every single aspect of your life could be used to make you a potential victim of spamming. Like, even when you're outside and you're just existing, you could still be subject of spam with those so-called straight confessors. By the way, I swear I never see them coming. I don't know how, but it's like they just spawn right there to then ask you to give them your signature or money, and that's it. Now, I don't think I have to explain to you what is spam. You know, essentially unsolicited ads or messages, but instead allow me to briefly explain what I consider the main different kind of spam and their danger level. At first, we have what most people consider sometimes wrongly the chill ones. However, the truth is that it entirely depends on what kind of information you gave them. This category contains only ads, and that's it. The only problem with it is how the company reach you. If for I don't know what kind of reason you decided at some point to give your email address to some company and you're now stuck with their 500 mails per day to remind you about their encrypted products, you can simply block them, put all their email in the spam folder, or create a new account. In the same way, if you only receive some flyers on your car, it's still not so bad, because they never knew who you were and just put it randomly there. To solve this, you could just park somewhere else or break the legs of the person doing it. I mean, this one is on you. Obviously, if you're the equivalent of a millionaire, just ditching the car whenever this happens is also a good solution, but you know, not everyone can do this. Then, you have the ads involving your phone number. Now, depending on where you're living on Earth, this might be or not very annoying, but on average, changing a phone number isn't too complicated, and you can always block a number. Until you can, because they found a way to bypass whatever security you use, and they can still send you the same crap again. Finally, in the ads category, the real danger only comes from physical ads you receive on your mailbox, or the mail they send you if they contain accurate personal information, such as your address, full name, age, and stuff like that. In those precise cases, you're almost completely fucked, cause let's be honest, if it's still possible to ditch one or two accounts, changing location is quite complicated, especially in today's housing market. But hey, what do I know about you? After all, everyone is a millionaire on the internet. But if in that case, you're still literally one data breach away from being the target of even more spam and the more dangerous one. And that's why today's video is sponsored by Inco. No, not yet guys. I just began YouTube. That's too early to do that kind of stuff. More seriously, just try to change your information in some way and pray that no data breach happens before this. There isn't a lot you can do beside this. Then, we have the most dangerous one. In this category, you can find all different scams, phishings, and viruses. Obviously, these ones happen almost only online. For example, whether it's on one website or another, you all know about the annoying pop-up window telling you you're as handsome and desired as your grandma told you, or the different private messages from beautiful people asking you either to click on a suspicious link or to send them money. Unsurprisingly, malicious people thought that only asking directly for money was too inefficient and decided to also use these same links to redirect you to some fake website asking you for some information or to download straight-up viruses. What really surprises me is the fact that back in the day, people were much more considerate of the scammers and were sailing the internet themselves in quest of those same viruses to download. But hey, that's another story. Now, about the solutions, believe me or not, but you can actually be pretty creative. I mean, for the ads type spam, I already gave you some solution, so let's focus on the funniest one, the scams. If you get some free time on your hands and the scams happen through mail instead of a phone, you can view it as some kind of game. You could obviously block them, but in the end they could just come back 1 week later. So instead, something that worked until recently was simply to engage with them in many useless messages, in hope to annoy them and ending up being blacklisted. Obviously, this could backfire with them sending you more messages than before, but hey, what is life without a little bit of risk? The problem is that now, scammers tend to use more and more often AI. But once again, don't worry, the game is still the same, except this time, try to see how much time it takes you to tame the AI they're using. And once you tame it, try to use it for your own fun, obviously without giving any personal information. It's hard to do, but once it's done, I'm pretty sure you'll feel proud of yourself. Remember, AI isn't free, so in the end, the scammers will have to pay for every single interaction you had with the AI. Just as a small disclaimer, as I said before, I wouldn't recommend you to do it in calls, because the scammers could collect and train AI models on your voice, so if you want to do it this way, just try to use the Google Robotic Voice or some kind of voice changer software, just in case. Okay, that was it for today guys. Don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell, share, and tell me what you think about this one in the comment section. Have a nice day everyone, bye.